Hey guys, Joe from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today's video is actually being filmed on Thursday, November 28th, 2013. I wanted to get a jump start today because I have some free time and I should be able to have this video up early Friday morning if all goes well. Right on schedule, maybe even ahead of schedule. Alright guys, let's start out by rehashing last week's eBay video. And before I even jump into that, I hope you guys got to see the picking video that I uploaded. I uploaded a picking video and it basically takes you through me and my junkyard scene and buying stuff and wholesale and all cool car stuff. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, just watch it if you can. If you want to, if you like more, if you want to see more of that, let me know. But today's video is about eBay. So let's rehash last week's comments from you good people. And you may remember last week I started out by saying I would like to thank 800 of you good people for watching my video last week. I'm not going to say that this week. No. I'm going to say I would like to thank 1,000. 1,000 people approximately watched last week's video. And guys, this is a feather in your cap. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube regarding eBay and PayPal when I can to see what everybody else has to say. And you know, there are some people that make videos that get only 15 or 25 hits in a month. In a month. And when you look at the comments section on these people's videos, it's the same one or two people commenting. Yet, our videos here gets the whole community. Everybody comments, and that's what I really like. The comments are the best part of the video because it gives me an idea of the situation you guys are in and the things that are concerning you. I would also like to say that this week, I had at least 6 to 12 of you guys contact me through eBay and introduce yourself with your eBay account. That is great. I am all for that. I always said I'm more comfortable with people when I know who I'm dealing with. Now, you don't have to contact me through eBay. I mean, if you have a viable YouTube channel and I can see who you are and what you're doing, that's great. But if you have a blank YouTube channel with no information, no videos of yourself, and you're hiding the date you joined, I'm just not going to respond. I'm not being mean. You know I got a stalker. You know the situation with that. I think you do. So, it's for the good of the community. Let me know who you are, and I'll be glad to help you with any concern you have. And also, I'd like to thank about 25 people who wrote in and said that they found my videos very helpful. And to you guys, I say, that's the best thanks I can get, is when you write in and tell me that the videos have helped you. So thank you for that. Let's get moving. Now let's talk about your comments with last week's video. I didn't prepare notes for this one. I'm going to work right off the old laptop here, and I'm going to address your comments thusly. I have 2 people that wrote in and say that they also have been victims of buyers returning items without contacting them first. You probably don't need me to tell you this, but that's against eBay rules. Buyers are not, under any condition, supposed to return any item unless they open a dialogue with the seller and it's agreed upon. Always make sure that any dialogue is done through eBay messages. We talked about this last week. I can't talk about it enough. It's very important. Now, about people contacting me off eBay. I had about 6 or 7 people write in with different scenarios saying they think they know why I was contacted off eBay. Now, my concern is not how they got my number. There's so many ways they could have gotten it. They could have gotten it through request to seller's information, through my eBay store, through my brick and mortar store, etc., etc. That's not important. The important thing is they're not supposed to do it. I want to be protected just like any other seller wants to be protected, and all eBay related communication should be through the eBay contact system. I cannot stress this enough. On a positive aspect, since last week's video, I had no buyers trying to contact me off eBay. So that's good. And a double bonus, I've had no returns. Almost all my returns have been settled with the exception of that one that sent the item back without the authorization. That's still in limbo. Now guys, how were your sales since last week? Okay, since my last video. This is something I've been tracking and you guys have been tracking, and we've been exchanging information. Once again, my same pattern is holding up. I'm very busy on Saturday and Sunday. Then the weekdays come and it falls off. For instance, this week, Saturday and Sunday were excellent. Monday was decent. Tuesday was dead zero. I got shut out. Yesterday was Wednesday. I think I had 2. All right. Now, here's where we're going to run into a problem. Again, we have a holiday. And holidays are the kiss of freaking death on eBay and elsewhere. This holiday is especially bad because it transcends into Friday, tomorrow, Black Friday, and people love to go to the malls. That's something that has baffled me, especially over the last 10 years, when you see these stories about people who are hurt trying to get $10 off on an item at 5 o'clock in the morning. These people are hurt and trampled to death. I can look you in the face right now and tell you guys there is no item that I would get up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning and go out there and stand online to get at a reduced price. No item. If there was a seller that was selling Hess toy trucks and he said, I will give a free toy truck to the first 2,000 people, I would not be there. It's a $27 value. What do I need to save $27 that badly that I'm going to lose my sleep and risk my safety fighting to get into a store? It's freaking crazy. Someday if you have some extra time and you're on YouTube, you might want to check some of the Black Friday videos that have been made over the years. Many of them by store personnel, where they're inside the store when the doors open. And these people, they come storming in. One poor guy will fall down. They step over him like he's trash, and they step right on him. And they fight for these items. You would think that the stores were giving them away for free. I am proud to say I have never shopped on Black Friday. And I don't have a plan to. Conversely, I've always worked on Black Friday. And I always plan to. But I think that that's just such an overrated day, Black Friday. And plus, nobody shops online on Black Friday. We take a big hit here in the eBay community. And a lot of you have written to me about this because we all faced it last year and we know what to expect this year. I myself expect to be very slow until this Sunday coming up and later in the day. Let's say around maybe 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. People will be getting back in their routine, getting ready to go to work on Monday, and I think then it's going to start breaking loose. But I really don't see much happening this weekend at all, which is sad because everybody needs the weekend to make some coin, and I don't think we're going to see it. All right, let me just check back here and see what else I have to address from you guys. A few people, I guess they must have been newbies, are still asking me what I sell on eBay and how to contact me. Always contact me through eBay Motors. My eBay Motors user ID is Hubcap Joe's. Member since 1999. Top rated seller. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have through eBay. Several people wrote in and agreed that they too have been messaged on eBay where buyers are asking them to sell them an item for a fraction of the asking price. I am not opposed to giving anybody a break, but when you're selling an item for $100 and they're offering you $30, that's just out of line. Yeah, I say go to Walmart for that kind of thing. Now, I've had a few people write in about the global shipping program. That's always food for thought, that global shipping program. I also have several people wrote in and they say that they heard me on eBay radio. I don't know if I mentioned that last week, but I was on eBay radio along with my good friend Scott Henshaw and others. And it had been postponed from the week prior because Griff couldn't make it. So after he postponed the first time, I said, why bother and even upsell the event? It's on when it's on, if it's on. I will be on again in the future. I don't know what the topic's going to be. I don't have the exact date yet. But Scott Henshaw will be on as well. And hopefully you guys will tune in. And it's nice that eBay lets us come on and say our piece. As far as the global shipping program, there were actually two schools of thought. Some of you guys absolutely hate it. Hate it. Some of you guys absolutely love it. My friend Scott Henshaw loves it. And he does well with it. And I always say to him, hey, if it's working for you, you stick with it. One of you guys wrote into me and told me that a buyer had purchased something from you, and when you went to send the item to him, you found it was going to the global shipping warehouse in Kentucky, and you said you didn't want to be participating in the program, but when you checked, you were automatically opted in. I've heard this from many of you guys. You need to check your preferences in your My eBay to verify whether you are opted in or not. Truthfully, I don't think they should automatically opt you in. And it's my understanding that all new accounts are set to automatically be opted in. I myself have never participated in the global shipping program. I'm one of these people that doesn't like to jump in unless he's really sure about something. For an example, remember how long it took me before I started taking PayPal? Excuse me a second. I went for years without taking PayPal, and it was rough. But I didn't take it because I had a lot of concerns over things I heard. Once I spoke to the powers that be at PayPal, and they alleviated my concerns, I took it. I've now been taking PayPal for over 1 year. I really need to make my PayPal anniversary video and discuss that with you guys, and I will do that very shortly. But as far as the global shipping program, quite frankly, I do not have assurances that I'm covered. I'm not worried about me shipping the item to Kentucky. I'm okay with that. I pack well, I ship well, I know it'll get there. But once Pitney Bowes takes over, I have been told that they rip my carefully packed box open, repack it to make it smaller and lighter, and send it off, and anything could happen. And it concerns me. I'm not saying I will never be a part of the global shipping program. I'm saying eBay needs to give us some kind of protection, in writing, from anything that Pitney Bowes does that hurts our sale. Because this is a holiday weekend, I'm not going to keep you guys, and I'm not going to really get into any new topics. I will just tell you a couple more things before I leave you. This is the last video for November, so we have December only before the year ends. So each Friday I will still do my eBay video, but in addition I'm going to be scheduling extra videos. I have a huge pick coming up, similar to the junkyard pick, but I'm going to have a bunch of other people involved with me, and I'm wondering if you guys would be interested in me actually filming it and documenting it with the video camera. Who knows? You may see some of my subscribers that you recognize. Would you be interested in seeing that? I'm also going to do my PayPal year in review, a general eBay year in review, and a YouTube video. That's going to be real interesting as well. And I might slip 1 or 2 extra videos in, so I'll be busy for the month of December. You'll be seeing quite enough of old crazy New York driver. Guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for all your positive comments. Comment anything you want, because it'll help me with next week's show. I'm Crazy New York Driver, you're not. Thanks for watching. I will see you next Friday or before. Be sure to check out the picking video I put up yesterday. If you haven't, check it out. I think you'd like it. Rock on, guys. See ya.